Today's adventure, we are in Austin, Texas. And they say everything's bigger in Texas. Well, this place behind me definitely took that seriously. This is Laser Tag, the largest laser tag arena in all of Texas. Let's go check it out.
Yes, that is in fact a UFO that crash landed into the building. Or at least that's what it looks like. And while it's designed to be seen from the neighboring highway, it also does a great job at setting the stage for the fun you're about to have inside. Laser Tag has been here in the Austin area since February of 1999, and it's no surprise they're still open more than 25 years later. And they're not just open, they're busy. Filled with kids' birthday parties and date nights, and they just recently hosted iShow Speed at their facility, where he streamed himself playing laser tag to his YouTube audience of 45 million people during his 24/7 IRL stream in America. With a focus on guest engagement and staff empowerment, Laser Tag is an OG fun center that just does the little things right. And I got the opportunity to talk with co-owner Joe Michael Ramirez about this place, a place he's been working at for more than 23 years since he was 16 years old.
Joe Michael, thank you so much for having us here at Laser Tag. What is this place?
So Laser Tag is a family owned and operated establishment where families can come, enjoy themselves. Our primary attraction is laser tag. Been around for 25 years. We have the biggest, largest laser tag arena in Texas. We can hold 57 players at once. And we also have the arcade, where we still use tickets and tokens, where not many arcade places do. And we have a full-on bar, food, snacks, everything. And our newest addition is our sports simulator that we just installed not too long ago.
Awesome. And this has been around 25 years, but you have only owned this for a portion of that. Kind of give me some of the background of how that came to be.
Yeah. So I started here when I was 16. I just needed a part-time job to kind of help, my single mother out. But I kind of worked my way up. I grew into a passion for this place. And so I figured, hey, why not do what I love, right? And you would never work a day in your life. And so with the help of my business partner, Sneha, big shout out to Sneha, we kind of put our brains together and we inquired it, and it just feels really great to keep pushing this envelope and making Laser Tag even better than before.
I know you said that your team is really what makes this place great.
Correct.
Talk me through what kind of goes into, I guess building the team, finding that team, and what they do on a daily basis that makes this place what it is.
Yeah, we are a team-based first, right? I understand that I can't do everything myself, right? And so I trust people to make decisions, make the moves, treat this company like it's theirs, right? So we have our event coordinators who book, parties or whatnot. They're answering the phones. They're consistent in the information that they give them. And then their job is to get the guests here. And when the guests are here, the same goes into the operations. They continue that service in a more presentable, more personable form, because they're the ones that actually interact with our guests. And so from top to bottom, everybody's consistent and they make this place, go round.
I had to ask, what's the origin of the name Laser Tag?
So the original owner actually called it Blazer Laser Tag.
Okay.
And so if you're original Austinite, that's what you call it. So every now and then people call it Blazer Laser Tag, and that's how I know they're originally from Austin. But once ownership changed with him, the original owner, he had to change it. And so I'm not too sure why they changed it to Laser Tag, but it just fits, right?
Yeah.
It just
no,
catchy.
Totally. I like it. I like it a lot. And I think with this massive laser tag arena, the largest in Texas, how many people did you say it can hold?
57.
57. What kind of, are people coming in, signing up as like individuals, or is it kind of groups coming in at a time, or what does that look like?
So all of the above. I mean, we'll get some randoms coming in. Their son and dad, or date night, right? Mm-hmm. Or college students, or corporate events. They're all coming. And we run games every 20 minutes, and that's how long the games are. They're 20 minutes long. We do that because there's so much footage back there. Like anything less than that, you won't be able to get through the whole game without seeing. But yeah, we accommodate any and all group sizes, and the more players, the better. It's more fun that way.
Yeah, for sure. I know you mentioned we're right next to this brand new sports simulator. Talk to me about that.
So we just acquired the sports simulator, and it's our newest attraction. I've actually played it a couple of times, and it's really fun. If you like golf, football, if you're trying to be the king of the home run derby, basketball, they have like 12 different sports modes you can play on here.
Sweet.
And you know, we can tailor this for corporate parties, or we can add it on to our normal birthday parties. Or if you want to come in and just walk in and give it a go, we also have that as a option as well.
And I know that you've got some food and beverage options here, right? Talk to me about that.
Chris and Garrett and CJ, they're my food and bev team. And so they kind of put some things together. So we have items like tacos or loaded waffle fries. They just put together a new dessert menu item where you get warm cookies with ice cream on top, right?
Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're trying to compete with all these other places and kind of have some more higher end scale foods rather than just your basic pizza and hot dog or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we also have our beer, our wine, we have frozen margaritas. So we have something for everybody.
Awesome. And I have to say, I love the outside of the building.
Yes.
It stands out, like when you're driving on the road. Like I was like, oh wow, hey, that's where we're going. It was obvious, but I love little details like that, and I think it really makes you stand out.
So the story behind that is we were trying to spend some marketing dollars, and so we're like, okay, let's spend X, Y, and Z on marketing budget.
Yep.
And then we looked at some billboards, like, oh, okay, well that's really expensive. Hey, why don't we just put our own billboard up front that we can pay huge dividends for years to come? And so we installed that maybe like 13, 15 years ago.
Okay.
And it's just iconic now. Now it's like, oh, Blazer Tag spaceship. Yeah. Drive by it all the time. Yes, I get numerous texts every day. I'm like, hey, I just passed your place. Your place is awesome. I'm like, oh, thank you.
Yeah,
so it does its job.
That makes a lot of sense, especially the fact that you are pretty close to the road here. It's like, get what's going to bring traffic in.
Yes.
Yeah.
Can't miss it.
No, absolutely.
I needed to see this arena for myself, so I went down to get suited up. But before I do that, let me tell you about a partner of ours that makes these videos possible.
We're gonna take a quick break from the action so that I can tell you a little bit about one of our partners, Rhode Island Novelty. So I'm here with Brandon from Funplex, who is in charge of keeping their redemption counter stocked and works directly with Rhode Island Novelty. Would you recommend Rhode Island Novelty to another entertainment center that's looking at adding them as a redemption partner?
Oh, of course. Any entertainment center, any FEC, Rhode Island is definitely a vendor that you want to have in your back pocket. They are great with communication. Their website is so easy to use, and everything about them is just fantastic.
Okay, now back to the action. Let's get suited up. But before we could play, I had to do a little bit of shameless self-promotion.
Wait, what's your YouTube channel?
funacrossamerica.
I'll subscribe to you.
All right, I would appreciate that so I can keep my job.
Vest? Check. Blaster? Check. A few new subscribers? Check. Okay, it's time to play. Joe Michael was not kidding. This place is huge, and it's definitely one of the coolest laser tag arenas I've seen throughout our travels. And you could tell the kids were having a blast too. Well, they were having a blast until they heard who the winner of this round was.
In our top 3 players are smokers. Third place, we have Star. Second place, we have Zombie. And in first place, once again, we have FAA. Congratulations to our top 3 players. And let's give it up for the green team, for your team victory.
They don't just have laser tag, they have an entire arcade of games to play and prizes to win. And like Joe Michael said earlier, they're still using physical tokens and tickets, which I think is pretty fun and very nostalgic to the days of my youth going to places like this.
I know we met your son coming in here. Does he love this place?
He loves it to the point where he wants to come here every day.
Yeah.
But the times that he does want to come are obviously my days off, but I kind of want to be away from the place when I'm not working. So, but other than that, he loves bringing his friends in. He's always, hyping up Blazer Tag, pitching it to his friends. And
they got to think he's the coolest kid in town.
Yes.
100%.
Oh, yes. And he thinks he has unlimited tokens, which is not true. That's not how it works. But, it's good leverage for me to kind of like make him clean his room and do chores, we work out deals like that.
Makes sense. Do you envision this becoming a family business?
Yes. See, the thing is majority of our team members, they've been here for quite some time. I've been here for 22 years, going on 23. My next guy in line, Julio, he's been here for like 15 or 16 years.
Wow.
Next guy in line, Vince, he's been here for 13. And so like the consistency and the longevity, we're doing something right. You know, they're all a part of the process and they trust it. And so eventually, you know, if we do expand, you know, I would like to make it a family because I could consider them a family.
Yeah.
Right? Make it a family business.
100%. So question in regards to the laser tag, is it something that it's kind of the same course all the time, or do you guys change that up every so often or over the years?
So every now and then we'll add, you know, a mirror here or smoke here.
Yep.
We'll change some lighting over here. But even if somebody's been coming here for 20 plus years, they just can't seem to get enough of it. Not every game is going to be the same because this game may have X amount of people. This game may have fewer people.
Yep.
But also what gets our guests coming back is we have different modes. So we have like zombie mode, capture the flag, solo, advanced team games. And so these special games people come back and play.
Got it. I have to imagine you have quite a few birthday parties coming through here.
Yes, sir.
How often are you having birthday parties and other events?
Oh man, so last week, for instance, we had a very busy weekend here in Austin. You had the football game, you had the races, and so even with all that as competition to us, we were still pretty busy. We average about maybe like 20 parties just on a Saturday, maybe even more. And that's even included on the Sunday too, but people are coming and they're trusting us to host their kid's birthday party, which, you know, we take care of that to the highest honor because we know they can go to other places, but they choose us.
Yeah, and especially when you get people coming back, you know, maybe it's year after year or a few years apart, it means that they enjoyed the experience so much that they want to do it again, which is another kudos to you and your team.
Yes, sir.
And what you've crafted here. Because that's the ultimate thank you is a returning customer.
Correct. Oh yeah. And then when they do return, that just means they're word of mouth, right? They're getting other people. They're telling great things. And the awesome thing about our birthday parties is I'm a parent myself. So with these packages that we have in mind, I always keep the parent in mind because I'm also a parent too. And then I have kids and I know what works with them. And so I use that as an advantage to kind of structure our parties that way. So that way they're effortlessly and they're stress-free for the parents.
Laser tag is an iconic Texas family destination, and it's no surprise they've stood the test of time with people like Joe Michael at the helm. And so the next time you're in Austin looking for a fun night out with family or friends, make sure you check this place out and tell them Fun Across America sent you. And if you'd like to see more of the best places to go have fun in Texas, check out this playlist of other places we've been, and we'll see you in the next video.